bringing something to the team, being out there. So I was just glad to go out there and do my job and help our team win.
How did you feel like you did?
I think I played an all right game. There's always room for improvement, even in a game like that where people would say offensively we did well. There's definitely room for improvement. Felt a little rusty, but for the most part, not bad.
How close to 100%?
I'd say I'm at 100%.
Did you feel like there was more pressure on the offensive line this week with the game plan?
Yeah, a little bit. I think Indiana kind of forced us to throw the ball a lot. So obviously all week going into this, we knew we were going to have to protect a lot. And when we ran the ball, we knew it was just going to have to be a downhill run game. So that was kind of our mindset coming in, and I think we stepped up to the challenge.
Hey, first thoughts on Hack today?
I think Hack always does a great job. I mean, the great thing about Hack is he really is a great leader, and you know, all of us get frustrated at times because we want to do the best we can do. But he did a great job leading the offense today. Had some real nice throws. Definitely really proud of him.
Hack the runner is kind of surprising. Hack the runner now.
Yeah, I mean the guy's athletic. He can move, and that's kind of something that's special. Is in those times where you know he doesn't have a route open or something like that, he can take off and get some yards.
What kind of boost does that give the offense when he rips off one of those?
Oh, a lot. I mean, just getting first downs is something that's really important to us, and that's the great thing is, you know, if they're dropping guys and covering everybody, then we know Hack can get it done with his legs too.
You've had the comfort zone of 5 straight home games now. Just talk about, does the mentality change starting next week going on the road?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you just talk about, you know, one of the greatest things about Penn State's the fan base. So being out there in Beaver Stadium with all the fans really gives you that edge a lot. So definitely gonna have to buckle down for these Big Ten games, away games, because those are gonna be real important.
How much better is this offense now than it was in week 1? You've had a chance, even being out, to kind of look and watch. How much better are you?
I think we're night and day difference. I mean, I think at the end of the day, for us, it just comes down to execution. When we execute, when we don't beat ourselves, people aren't going to stop us, and that's what's important.
What does it say that your third and fourth string running backs can have that kind of success today?
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. You think that, I mean, our entire depth at running back are good enough players to get the job done for us, and that's something special.
You mentioned execution. This line now that a lot of these guys have, you know, gotten much more game experience than in that week 1. How have you maybe seen their execution improve?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at a guy like Paris, communicating so much better, and that's really what leads to execution is when you get hats on hats. Our running backs, whether it's the third string running back, fourth string running back, they're all good enough guys to pick up yards for us if we get hats on hats. So that just comes down to communicating. Know who we're working to, where our double teams are at. So our communication has really helped us execute.
You were out there for a couple of plays. It looked like you were, visibly a little banged up. Is that something that, do you wish that you kind of maybe sat out a couple of plays and?
Absolutely not. No. That's the role of an offensive lineman. You go out there, you're going to get banged up.
Andrew, what was going through your head back at that end of that last play against Buffalo? How bad did you think it was at the time, or how scary sort of was that moment for you?
I mean, obviously, anytime you go down like that, I think the most frustrating thing is you just want to be out there for your team. You want to be out there. You want to get the 5 best guys out there so that you can give your team the best possible chance of winning. So going down, especially in an opportunity like that where we had an opportunity to score, it definitely was a little frustrating, to say the least.